David, can I ask you something?
Of course.
Have you ever practiced English for months? But the moment someone at the airport spoke to you, your mind suddenly went completely blank?
Oh, yes. And here's the surprising part. It happened to me at immigration. The officer asked me one simple question. What is the purpose of your visit? And for 3 seconds, I forgot every English word I knew.
Really?
Yes, I knew the answer. It was just hiding somewhere inside my brain.
I think every English learner knows that feeling. Your heart beats faster. People are waiting behind you. And suddenly even saying hello feels difficult.
But don't worry. Today we're going to change that. By the end of this episode, you'll know exactly what to say at the airport, at immigration, and even at your hotel.
And the best part? We'll learn English naturally. Like two friends getting ready for an exciting trip. So, pack your bags, fasten your seatbelt, and let's travel together. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Mr. David Podcast, where you learn real English through fun and friendly conversations.
I'm David.
And I'm Hannah.
We're so happy you're here today. If you're dreaming about traveling one day, this episode is for you.
Before we begin, please subscribe to Mr. David Podcast because every day we help you speak English with confidence.
Okay, Hannah, where does every international trip begin?
Easy. At the airport.
Airports are exciting, but they can also feel a little scary, especially when everyone is speaking English.
That's true. But here's some good news. Most airport conversations are very short, and people ask almost the same questions every day. Once you learn those questions, travel becomes much easier.
Imagine this. You walk into the airport. People are pulling suitcases. You hear flight announcements. Some people are excited. Some people look sleepy. You find your airline and walk to the check-in counter. Now what happens?
The airline worker smiles and says, "Hello, may I have your passport and ticket, please?"
That's one of the most common airport questions in the world. And you don't need a long answer. Just smile and say, "Here you go," or "Here is my passport." Simple, natural, confident.
Exactly. Remember, simple English is good English.
Hannah, can we teach everyone a useful travel word?
Absolutely.
Today's word is passport. A passport is the official document you use to travel to another country. Let's practice.
My passport is in my bag. Great. Now another important word. Carry-on. A carry-on is the small bag you take onto the airplane. For example, I only have one carry-on. Let's say it together.
I only have one
carry-on. Perfect.
Then the airline worker asks, "Are you checking any bags today?"
That question confuses many learners.
But it's easy. If you have a big suitcase, you can say, "Yes, I'd like to check this bag."
And if you only have a backpack, just say, "No, just this carry-on." That's all. David, have you ever packed too much?
Too many times. Once my suitcase was so heavy, the airline worker smiled and said, "Your bag is overweight."
No way. What did you do?
I opened my suitcase right there in the airport. I took out 2 jackets, a pair of shoes, and even a big book. People were looking at me. I was so embarrassed.
I think many travelers have experienced that. That's why it's useful to ask, "What is the weight limit for my bag?" A very simple question that can save you money.
Now comes my favorite question. The airline worker asks, "Would you like a window seat or an aisle seat?"
David, I already know your answer. You love window seats.
Of course. I love watching the clouds. What about you?
I always choose an aisle seat. I like standing up and stretching my legs.
Here's a polite sentence everyone should learn. Could I have a window seat, please? Or, is it possible to get an aisle seat? Very polite, very natural. And people use these expressions every day.
Okay, you've checked in. Your suitcase is gone. You have your boarding pass. Everything is going perfectly. But now, You're walking toward the place that makes almost every traveler nervous. Immigration. What questions will the officer ask? And what should you say? Don't worry. We'll practice those real conversations together. Right after this.
So, you have your boarding pass. You get on the airplane. A few hours later, the plane lands safely.
Congratulations. You're in a new country. But wait. There's one more important step. Immigration.
I think this is the moment that makes many English learners nervous. The officers look serious. The line is long, and everyone becomes very quiet.
That's true. But here's the surprising part. The questions are almost always the same. Once you learn them, you'll feel much more confident.
Imagine you're standing in front of the immigration officer. They smile and ask, "What is the purpose of your visit?" What should we say?
Keep it short. Keep it simple. If you're on holiday, just say, "I'm here for vacation." Or, "I'm here for tourism."
And if you're traveling for work, you can say, "I'm here on business." Easy. No long story. No complicated grammar. Just a clear answer.
Then the officer might ask, "How long will you be staying?" You can answer, "For 1 week," "For 10 days," or "For 2 weeks."
That's all they need to know.
Sometimes the officer asks, "Where will you be staying?"
Don't worry. You don't have to explain everything. Simply say, "I'll be staying at the Grand City Hotel." Or, "I'll be staying with my friend." Very natural. Very easy.
If you forget the hotel name, you can show your booking on your phone. That's completely okay.
Let's learn another useful travel word. Today's word is reservation. A reservation means you booked something before you arrived. For example, I have a hotel reservation. Let's repeat together.
I have a hotel reservation. Excellent. Here's another useful word. Reception. The reception is the place where you check in at a hotel. For example, the reception is on the first floor. Simple.
After a long flight, there's one place everyone wants to go.
The hotel.
Exactly. You walk to the front desk. The receptionist smiles. What do you say?
A perfect sentence is, "Hello, I have a reservation under the name Hannah John. Just replace my name with yours."
That's a very professional way to begin. Then the receptionist may ask, "May I see your passport, please?" Just hand it over and say, "Here you go."
David. Many people feel shy about asking for help in a hotel.
That's true. But hotel staff are there to help you. If you need Wi-Fi, simply ask, "Could I have the Wi-Fi password, please?"
Need extra towels? Say, "Could I have some extra towels, please?" Need another pillow? Just ask, "Could I have an extra pillow, please?" Always remember to say please and thank you. Small words, big difference.
You've rested. Now it's time to explore the city.
Let's call a taxi. The driver opens the door. What should we say?
One very useful sentence is, "Could you take me to the City Museum, please?" Or, "Could you take me to Central Park?" It's polite, friendly, and easy to remember.
Before the taxi starts, you might want to ask about the price. Try this. How much will the ride cost? Or, do you use a meter?
Great questions. And when you arrive, you can say, "You can drop me off here, please." Very natural English. People say this every day.
Ready? Repeat after us. I have a reservation.
I have a reservation. Could I have the Wi-Fi password, please? Could I have the Wi-Fi password, please?
Could you take me to the airport, please?
Could you take me to the airport, please?
Excellent. You're speaking real travel English.
Hannah, if you could travel anywhere in the world tomorrow, where would you go?
I'd love to visit Japan. I'd love to see the beautiful streets, try the local food, and practice English with travelers from around the world. What about you?
I'd choose Switzerland. The mountains, the lakes, and the peaceful villages look incredible.
And what about you, everyone? What is your dream travel destination? Tell us in the comments. We'd love to read your answers.
Thank you for joining us today on Mr. David Podcast. We hope this episode helps you travel with more confidence and speak English without fear.
Remember, you don't need perfect English. You just need the courage to start speaking. Every conversation makes you better.
If you enjoyed today's episode, please subscribe to Mr. David Podcast. Give this video a thumbs up and share it with a friend who loves traveling.
Until next time, keep practicing, keep smiling, and keep exploring the world.
Safe travels, everyone. We'll see you in the next episode of Mr. David Podcast.